Deal or no deal, what will be the outcome of the UK and EU negotiations? What did the European Central Bank decide at this week's Frankfurt meeting? And what was the impact of the announcement that the UK became the first country in the world to start inoculating its citizens with a new COVID vaccine? This and more in this week's In Retrospect. The Brexit saga continues to worry and entertain. For more than 4.5 years, there have been ups and downs, indecision and uncertainty in a negotiating process sometimes punctuated by bravado and bitterness. Few issues have been as divisive for British society as this one. However, as we enter the final act in this drama, one thing is for sure. After the 31st of December, the relationship between the UK and the EU will be different. How different? We don't know yet. After Boris Johnson and Ursula von der Leyen met on Wednesday in Brussels, there were no significant developments. Both sides remain unable to agree on fundamental issues, such as fishing rights and the so-called level playing field. It's very difficult to imagine a no-deal Brexit, but it appears that we're headed there at the moment. No deal would be an anti-climax to more than 4.5 years of negotiations, and it would also come with unpredictable consequences for Europe's political and economic balance. On Thursday, the European Central Bank announced that they are expanding the size of their asset purchase program from 1.35 trillion euros to 1.85 trillion euros. They are also pushing back on the duration of the program, which is now going to stay in place until at least March 2022. The announcement means that the countries on the periphery of the Eurozone will continue to enjoy unlikely low financing costs. Look at Portugal, for example. The 10-year title was early this week traded with negative yields. This is absolutely incredible if you think that the country's rating is only BBB, barely above junk. On Tuesday, the UK became the first country to start inoculating its citizens with a new coronavirus vaccine. A massive step on the fight back against a virus that killed more than 1.5 million and brought the planet's economy to an almost standstill. Some observers question the speed of the approval process, as most other countries are still going through the data provided by the manufacturers to make sure that everything is safe. Some even thought that perhaps Boris Johnson government was trying to use the speed of the process to gain some political capital. Nevertheless, this is an amazing moment, and many other countries are very likely to soon start vaccinating their citizens too. Another week passed, and a new record for the Dow Jones. Stock markets around the world are benefiting from an undefeatable optimism that arises from successes on the vaccine front, but also from greater prospects of political stability in Washington. One of the collateral victims of this rise in risk appetite has been the US dollar. The greenback was the go-to safe haven currency during the darker days of the pandemic, back in March and April. But since then, it has been on a downwards trend as investors predict a big rebound in economic activity in 2021 and therefore prefer to invest on riskier assets. Also under some pressure is the pound, as the market starts to price in slowly, but are starting to price in the prospect of a no-deal Brexit. Should that become reality, then there will be a lot more downside risk for the pound than what we've seen so far. This is all for this week. I will be back next Friday with more views on current affairs and the financial markets. In the meantime, you can go to ActivTrades.com or ActivTrades.eu, depending on where you are, for more market analysis. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the like button. Thank you very much for watching.